in the furnace, he had tried them and received them as a burnt offering, and in the time of their visitation they shall shine and run to and fro like sparks among the stubble.
Right, because there'll be time when the Lord grants spiritual power to some of the men of the Lord, right? And as the scripture says, we shall be as sparks among the stubble, right? That people shall be willing in the day of thy power. The Lord will magnify his elect, See, the people that walk by that push up their head, seeing or look down at us and say we're mad, scoff at us, seeing James Avengers, that nigger Yakanan, seeing the so-called white man, the cracker, right, like look down his nose at us. The Lord will glorify we in them sight, See, we shall be as sparks among them and them will be stubble,
Yes, the scripture said this. Verse 8, they shall judge the nations,
right,
and have dominion over the people,
right,
and their Lord shall reign forever.
That's going to be our reward, our Lord Yahawashi, are going to reign forever, and we're going to reign with him, Lord willing, we're part of the elect, right? We shall judge the nations, We shall rule them with a rod of iron. So all these nations know we're fighting for supremacy, right? They're not going to get it, We are the ones who are coming to power, right? We are the ones who are going to beat them to pieces,
Yeah, we're going to dance in them blood, shred up on them neck, and scripture says,
right? They're going to bend down and lick up the dust of our feet, as the precept say, Hey, and you have so many examples of men of faith toward the scriptures, like the 3 evil boys that were thrown into the furnace, right? And the Lord was with them, communing with them in the furnace. Daniel in the lions then, in the spirit of the Lord was there with him, calming the lions. See, there are so many examples, See, so we, if you read through Hebrews 11, right, you see the countless examples of men and women of faith, where the Lord delivered through tribulations and persecutions, See, so we have to follow that example, See, and then going to the next chapter, Hebrews 12, we say, what the fuck, give me that, Hebrews 12. See, because we have so many perfect examples from men that were before us, right? We have to use that to strengthen our resolve, and walk the path was set before, because it's not impossible, men before us have done it. See, with the faith of the Lord, and with the help of the Lord. So all we have to do, is to have that same confidence in the name Yahawah Yahawashi. Let's start at 12 and 1.
Okay. Hebrews chapter 12 verse 1. Wherefore, seeing we also are compassed about with a great cloud of witnesses,
right,
let us lay aside every weight and the sin which that so easily beset us,
right,
and let us run with patience the race that is set before us.
So we have such a great cloud of witnesses among them. See, we have the prophets, we have the patriarchs, we have the apostles, Yahawashi himself, and in this present day we have our Bibbins, we have the elders, seen, Yahawah, Marsha, seen, and then now we have the apostles, right? The examples, we're in this thing for decades, See, we have camp leaders, and all them things there, so we are encompassed with such great a cloud of witnesses. The scripture says, over lay aside the things that were heavy, the sin that so easily beset us, and run with patience the race that is set before us, See, constantly draw upon the strength of the men that come before us, As the scripture says, the perfect man, See, and the thing that we're written aforetime, we're written for our learning, that we through patience and faith might have hope, right?
Verse 2, looking unto Yahawashi, the author and finisher of our faith,
right,
who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of the heavenly Father. For consider him that endured such contradiction of sinners against himself, lest he be wearied and faint in your mind.
Right. So consider the example of Yahawashi. Yahawashi suffered the ultimate shame, seeing the ultimate death for the glory that was set before him. So we know as disciples of Yahawashi, the same glory, well not the same glory, but a similar glory is being set before us, seeing to be joint heirs with Yahawashi, and all we need to do is focus on the glory in front of it, right, and suffer the shame, yo.
The scripture again, Mark the perfect man.
Mark the perfect, and the perfect man is Yahawashi, right? So mark his step, mark his example, and follow through, yo. See, least what needs to be weary, right, and fall by the wayside, yo. See, because, hey, everybody knows it's easy to get weary, yo. The moment you take your mind out of the show, a little sleep, a little fold in the gun. It's an easy thing to get seduced back into sleep, yo. Because as the priest say, yo, the devil walks about as a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. And the devil is working overtime to pull brothers out of the truth, yo.
The same as the prince and the power of the years. Coming at everywhere,
right.
Far from.
Hey, just like with Job, see, the Satan is before the Lord saying, yo, hey, I bet you I can pull out some of these men out of this truth, yo. Just like them say what Job, yo. See, just release me upon them. And Satan can't convince them if you don't believe you in your name, yo, or if you doubt you. Right? So brothers, you have to put Job in mind, yo. Job was a perfect man, a perfect man. Right? Keep your integrity, yo. See it? Scripture? Right.
It's Ecclesiasticus 2 and verse 10 say, look at the generations of old,
right,
and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded,
right,
or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken, or whom did he ever despise that call upon him?
Right, because the scripture say, oh, the Lord is not unrighteous to forget our labor of love, yo. So who you see in the past who call upon the name of the Lord, trust in the name of the Lord, will never get delivered, yo. See, even if they're delivered by death, right? The Lord still have a treasure stored up for them, yo. See, because look at the 3 Hebrew boys. Them say, oh, even for death, we still gonna serve the Lord, yo.
Your mind have to be far from being carnal. We can accept deliverance through death. Because the fear of death.
Look at the brothers in the back of it, yo.
The fear of death, sin is like you. See, but then again, you don't know what happened when you die. Sin kind of in the right. Fear the unknown.
This what we have to do is, we have to have faith, and faith what? Evidence of things not seen. So basically you have to have faith, so yo, after you die, you have to go up to the Father, and you have been rest, and you have been coming down in the chariots with him, yo.
Yeah, because even Yahawashi has to conquer death.
Right, because when you must suffer, when you say, yo, my God, why art thou forsaking me? Now when the fear of that lick him, you know, when the thing of that lick him feel the fear, yo. See, what the Lord do, the Lord send a spirit of comfort, and him say, yo, receive me. See, so it's the same thing, yo. And even Stephen, the Lord take away the fear of death from Stephen, yo. Because while him there stone him look up and him see the heavens open, and him see Yahawashi sit up on the right hand of the Holy Father, yo. The Lord take away the sting of death, yo. So you have to have faith that even though you're going to be put to death, the Lord going to take away the sting of death, yo. Because that's really all meant fear. The sting, yo. That fright you feel right before you get your life get put out, yo. So if you have faith in the Lord, and it's so be that, you know, you're right, now you're a store for you're going to put to death, the Lord might just take away the sting of death, yo. You might be there being tortured,
Give it up so easy.
and you just give up the ghost, yo.
Literally you gave up the ghost because you have a granduncle when him that dead. Him just hold up the man from the hospital and say, nurse, tada, and he go ghost gone, give up the ghost. So you got him hold like a fighting spirit to stay in that body for a while. Until him can't hold it no more, him just hold up here and tell the nurse, tada, nurse gone. Boy.
As the brother said about faith, it says, so Titus 1 and verse 2, in hope of eternal life, which Yahawah that cannot lie, promised before the world began.
Right. We promise eternal life, yo. See? So we have to keep in mind that that's the reward.
Isaiah chapter 57 verse 1, the righteous perisheth and no man layeth it to heart, and merciful men are taken away, none considering that the righteous is taken away from the evil to come. He shall enter into peace, they shall rest in their beds each one walking in his uprightness. So when the righteous of Yahawashi get put to death, saying when the Lord slay them, the Lord do them a favor, because Scripture says precious in the sight of the Lord is the death of his saints. So if he's a saint of the Lord, a servant, a righteous servant of the Lord, and you get put to death, don't worry, because your work are going to follow you. See, because believe it or not, with the prophets of old, each time them come back in another dispensation of time, them works do follow them. All the unrighteous of Jacob, for them works also follow them. Everybody work follow them. And they will keep on following everybody. Everybody will set out in a specific lot, they work follow. And that's the reason why the Scripture said that the spirit of the prophets are subject to the prophets. And there's no new prophet like another prophet that gets summoned in a different time. All the prophets them was already a prophet from the foundation of the earth. So all of them do, the Lord just pull them out of them life for them used to live. Because the Lord said himself, I've chosen thee and I've ordained to be a prophet, to be a prophet. So you just come out and you feel your lot. That's it. That's just the fact of what happened. Nothing else. See? And with that was our praise to Yahawashi. Tomorrow again we'll come out here and come push the stone. Shalom to the brothers them in the highways and byways pushing the stone. And doubling us to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who teaches this gospel in our sincerity, in our honesty, giving our diligence to the hopeful elect that's out there. Shalom. Mawat na mabal!